A serious water leak is stressful, but the first useful action is simple. Stop more water from entering the damaged pipe. In this beginner lesson, you will learn how to locate the main water shutoff valve, distinguish it from nearby controls, close it without using excessive force, and confirm that the supply has actually stopped. Watch the complete lesson now, before an emergency, and keep your local water utility's contact details with your home records. If water is escaping now, protect people before property. Keep everyone away from water touching outlets, appliances, extension cords, the breaker panel, or other electrical equipment. Do not step into standing water or touch a wet switch. Call emergency services or the local electric utility if there is an immediate electrical danger. If the route is dry and the control is safely accessible, close an obvious fixture shutoff valve first, or go to the main water shutoff valve. Move calmly. A few seconds spent identifying the correct control is safer than grabbing the wrong valve. Use the smallest safe shutoff that completely stops the problem. Many toilets, sinks, and appliances have a fixture shutoff valve under a sink, behind a toilet, or at a washing machine or other appliance. Closing that valve can keep water available elsewhere. Use it only when you can clearly trace the pipe to the leaking fixture. Choose the main water shutoff valve when the leak is inside a wall or ceiling on the incoming pipe, affecting several fixtures, severe enough that its source is uncertain, or when the local valve does not stop it. Never shut a shared building supply without authorization unless emergency instructions specifically require it. In the United States, begin where the water service enters the building. In a house with a basement, that is often along the foundation wall, before or near the water meter. It may also be in a crawl space, utility room, garage, mechanical closet, or beside an exterior wall. In warmer areas, the home shutoff may be outdoors close to the building. Follow the incoming cold water pipe. Do not select a valve simply because it is large or near the street. This lesson covers homes on a municipal supply. A private well normally uses a pump, pressure tank, and electrical controls, so follow the well equipment instructions or call a qualified well professional. In an apartment, condominium, or shared building, stop and ask the building manager which valve serves only your unit. Use the home side valve whenever possible. The curb stop or meter valve may belong to the water utility, and rules differ between utilities. Some utilities allow customers to operate only a clearly identified meter shutoff. Others require utility staff and special tools. Never open a street box and turn an unfamiliar valve on assumption. Do not identify the water control by its handle alone. Start with the incoming drinking water pipe and trace it toward the first accessible valve before the pipe branches around the home. A main control may have a round wheel, a short lever, or another clearly marked handle. Nearby equipment can be misleading. Gas pipework, boiler or heating loops, fire sprinkler controls, irrigation systems, pressure-reducing valves, and meter fittings can all have valves. Do not touch anything you cannot positively identify. Compare the pipe route with the meter and visible cold water branches. If labels are missing, ask a plumber or the utility to confirm the control during a non-emergency visit, then attach a durable label and take a clear photograph. First, look for a direction label. A round multi-turn wheel normally closes clockwise. Turn it slowly to the right using steady hand pressure. A quarter-turn ball valve normally closes when its lever moves from parallel with the pipe to perpendicular across it. Stop at the designed endpoint. Do not use a pipe extension, hammer, or excessive wrench force. Old gate valves can seize internally or break at the stem. If the handle will not move with reasonable pressure, or if water begins leaking around the stem, stop and call a licensed plumber. If your utility has specifically authorized a customer-operated meter valve, follow that utility's directions rather than treating every meter assembly the same. Verify the result instead of assuming the handle position was enough. Open one cold faucet at a low, convenient point in the home. A brief, strong flow is normal while pressure and water already in the pipes drain away. The flow should then weaken and stop, or reduce to a minor residual trickle depending on the plumbing arrangement. Use a cold outlet for this check. A water heater, hot water cylinder, storage tank, boiler, or appliance may continue supplying stored water and is not a reliable test of the incoming supply. Keep containers under the original leak and remember that damaged pipes can still release water already above them. If a low-cold faucet keeps a strong, steady flow after the pipes have had time to depressurize, recheck that you followed the incoming service and closed the whole home valve rather than a branch valve. If the internal valve is faulty, contact a licensed plumber and your local water utility about shutting the service at the meter or curb. Do not operate a fire sprinkler valve, a gas control, or an unidentified street valve. While waiting for help, move belongings only if the area is electrically safe, contain water with buckets or towels, and document damage for the property owner or insurer. Do not begin cutting pipework merely because one tap slowed down. When the repair is complete and the plumber or repair instructions say the system can be pressurized, close the test faucets. Reopen the main valve slowly in stages, pausing to listen and inspect. A quarter-turn lever should finish fully parallel with the pipe. Do not leave it half open. Open one cold faucet gently to release trapped air, then check the repair and the shutoff valve for drips. If hammering is severe or a leak returns, close the supply again and get professional help. Finish the job before you need the control in an emergency. Label the main water shutoff valve, photograph the valve and the route to it, keep access clear, and show another responsible person in the home. Check it periodically according to local utility or plumber guidance. Knowing where it is and knowing when to stop can prevent a manageable leak from becoming major damage.